Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Beer lovers, this is the video for you. Sometimes being gluten-free and loving beer don't go hand in hand, but Glutenberg makes some of the best gluten-free beer I've ever tried. So in this video, I'm going to try nearly every kind of Glutenberg there is and let you know my thoughts. I couldn't get my hands on the Session IPA or the Double IPA. It's kind of like Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. Glutenberg is a brewery based in Montreal, Canada. They have an awesome product line with more variety than I've seen from any other beer company. As of winter 2021, they have 9 different kinds, which is pretty amazing. Their beers are made from a mixture of gluten-free grains, primarily corn and millet, but some of their more robust flavors also have ingredients like buckwheat, black rice, quinoa, and amaranth. Fancy. So the reason why I waited so long to do this video is not because I didn't want to do it, but it's because in Ontario, they only sell these 3 kinds of Glutenberg, which is very sad. And so I've emailed the LCBO asking if we can at least get the red, maybe the stout, and I've had no luck. But last month I drove through Quebec and I made it my mission to find as many kinds as possible. And now I have a full fridge of beer. It is as bad as it sounds. We need more room for vegetables, but it's okay. So today I will be trying Glutenberg Blonde, IPA, Gose, White, American Pale Ale, Red, and Stout. And I also found this in a random supermarket in Quebec, and I don't really know what it is. It says Sabro Rouge. It's a stronger beer. Yeah, it's got a totally French label, so I have no idea what it is, but it's by Glutenberg, and I'm gonna be trying that today too. The only ones I'm not trying today are the Session IPA and the Double IPA, but it's okay because I'm not really an IPA kind of gal anyway. And we've got 8 beer. I think that's enough for one person. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I bought all of these with my own money. But Glutenberg did send me a lovely little care package with the stout because it's available for a limited time at the LCBO for the holiday season. So if you're watching this from Ontario, be sure to run down to your local LCBO, get this stout before they're all gone. Enough chit chat, let's taste some beer. Today's taste test is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna do it blindfolded. We're gonna play a little game of which Glutenberg is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Which Glutenberg Is It? With your host, Robyn!
I'm gonna be blindfolded, my boyfriend's gonna pour, and I'm gonna have to guess which one it is. Now, really enough chit chat. Please pour me a beer. I feel like in the actual video, we need some music for this part. Where are you going? Hello?
Round 1.
Where is it? Are you handing it to me? Okay. Oh. It smells familiar. I can't tell if it smells hoppy or not. It smells a little bit hoppy. It kind of smells spicy. I think it's the IPA. Hold on. It's a little bit hoppy, but it's like subtle hoppy. It's good. I like this one. It definitely has a bit of the hoppiness. So I'm going to guess the IPA.
That's your final answer.
That's my final answer. Is this one?
Yeah, it's the white.
No way. Yeah, for some reason when I had this one before, I thought it was a little bit sweeter, but maybe it was what I was eating it with or something. Yeah, this one's really nice. It's refreshing. It's got a little bit of the hoppiness, but it's not overpowering. Yeah, it's a nice beer. So the Glutenberg White is made from millet, buckwheat, quinoa, and amaranth, and it also has a little orange peel and coriander. And I think the coriander is probably why I thought it was a little bit spicy. Let's do number 2.
Round 2.
Is it there? Okay, this one is It's very sour smelling, which makes me think it's the Gose. Like 99% sure. Smells like lime too. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, got it right. This one is so distinct that you can't really get it wrong. This would be a really great summer beer because it's really light and it's very citrusy. It has millet, buckwheat, and quinoa, and then it also has lime, lemon, grapefruit, and sea salt. Those citrusy flavors are super bold and delicious. I feel like in the winter I definitely prefer something like a stout, but yeah, this in the summer, I'm into it.
Round 3.
This one smells quite chocolatey and definitely on the darker side, a little bit of coffee, so it's probably the stout. Oh yeah, that's the stout for sure.
Final answer?
Final answer. What? Oh my God! I fully thought that I was going to nail this, but apparently not. This one doesn't even have coffee or chocolate in it. I must have just smelled the dark flavors like the molasses. So this is the Glutenberg Red. It does not have coffee or chocolate. It's a millet and buckwheat beer, and then it also has molasses and chestnut. Yeah, it has a really rich taste, but it's not quite as dark as a stout. It must be because you gave me the super citrusy one beforehand that in contrast, it seemed super dark. It's all your fault. I really like this beer. I could just sit here and drink this whole thing.
Round 4.
You know, I should always drink my things blindfolded. I feel like it's a totally different experience. Every time I'm like, where? This smells like, I don't know what this smells like. I'm just like deep breathing in the glass. This one does not have as strong of a smell as the other ones. I'm obviously not like a fancy beer connoisseur, or I would be like, I have notes of bling blong. Just watch that this is the blonde, which is what I pretty much always drink. It does taste a little bit more like citrusy or bitter or something than I remember the blonde tasting, but it's still really light. I like it. I'm going to guess the American Pale Ale.
That's your final answer?
It's my final answer.
Okay, reveal.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the beer that I drink the most frequently. Apparently I didn't recognize it. So the Glutenberg Blonde has more simple ingredients. It's millet and corn base, and then it just has some sugar, hops, and yeast. It's really crisp and light, and it has a little bit of bitterness that I've never really noticed just normally drinking it. This is a good standard blonde beer. I like it. How many of these have I gotten correct so far?
1.
Just one?
Yep.
On to number 5. Fingers crossed I get this one right.
Round 5. You going to get this one correct?
Yes, I'm going to get this one.
You feel good? You feel confident?
I feel great.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to call it too early, but I think this might be the stout. Unless you're tricking me. If this is the stout, it's weird that the other one smelled more chocolatey. Okay, yeah, this one is the stout, actually. It has that same kind of malty, dark taste, but it's way richer and deeper than the red. It also has an aftertaste of that chocolatey coffee flavor. So yes, this one is the stout. Final answer.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, this is really nice. I like it a lot. So the Glutenberg Stout is very tasty. It's made with millet and corn, and it also has cocoa nibs and coffee, which give it that dark flavor and delicious taste. I would say that the difference between this and a typical stout like a Guinness is that it's not quite as thick. Like the mouthfeel is a little bit lighter, but I don't think that's a bad thing. You get all the flavor and it's not like a whole meal of a drink. I think that's a win. I really liked mine with some mac and cheese. I thought it was delicious. All right, we're on to round 6. Let's do it.
Round 6.
Okay, so just by process of elimination, and because there's only one beer I've never tried, and this one smells quite distinct, I have a feeling that this is the Rouge one. What's it called? Sabro Rouge? The fancy one? Like it's free. This one's fruity. This is kind of sweet. Is this a beer? Is this a different kind of drink? For sure, it's the Sabro Rouge. So, final answer.
Final answer?
Yes. Is the Rouge, is it like a red wine and beer? Oh, it does have wine. Right? It says vin. Vin is wine, right? It's good. I don't think it's my kind of drink. I prefer like less sweet kind of flavors, but it's nice. It's definitely stronger. Like I can taste that it's stronger than those ones. If you want to shake things up, something a little different from just your typical beer, and you like a fruitier drink, then yeah, check this one out.
Round 7.
Starting to feel the beer. It's really dark in here. Will I make it to the end of the video is the question. Okay, so this smells like kind of florally and a little bit hoppy. So I think it's the IPA. Here's the thing, is that I remember the IPA tasting a little bit hoppier than this, which makes me think maybe it's not the IPA. I don't know anymore. Is it the IPA? No. It's not it. It's the American Pale Ale. It's been so long since I've had that beer.
Yeah. Yeah, I would trust your gut.
Okay, so it's the IPA. Oh, good. Thank you, because I almost changed my mind. So this is the IPA. I knew it right from the start.
You knew it at the start.
I never wavered. So the Glutenberg IPA has got millet, buckwheat, and corn, as well as sugars, hops, and yeast. I would say it's a good starter IPA because I don't really like IPAs very much, but I do like this beer. It has a bit more of a distinct flavor, so you're pairing it with food, it might be a little bit more challenging than something more neutral like the Blonde, but it's really nice.
It's almost got like a pear.
I think I watched a YouTube video of this guy being like, I just get pear. Yep, pear. Just pear. Oh yeah. Anyway, we like the IPA. It's good.
Final round.
Blindfold.
Is this the last one or is it 2 more?
2 more.
I'm like, process of elimination. What is left?
Don't think too much.
I can only think of one. There really are 2 left? Thank you. Oh, this is the fancy glass. Oh, why is it in my nose? It's taller than the other ones. Oh, I did it again.
Okay, let me hand this to you.
Okay. Great. To me, this one smells fairly similar to the IPA, but less pear. It's kind of like a combo between the IPA and the Blonde. Did you pour a second IPA? I'm confused if there's another beer. Is it just the Pale Ale? Honestly, if the Blonde and the IPA had a baby, that's what this tastes like to me right now. I like this one. I think that the Pale Ale's the only one left.
Don't do process. That's not fun.
Why
Okay, is it pale ale? Final answer?
I think it's the Pale Ale. Final answer.
Okay.
There we go.
Yahoo!
I've only had this beer once, I think, and it was at an event, so I don't remember it that well. I like this one because it has a more robust flavor than the blonde, but it's not quite as hoppy as the IPA. So if you're not a hoppy fan, then you can try this one. So the pale ale has millet, buckwheat, and corn, sugars, hops, and yeast. That's a nice beer. I don't know why I don't get that one.
That's really good. It's not as distinct as the IPA.
Yeah, I need to try them like side by side. I like them both. It's definitely like a straight ahead pale ale. Boom. 2, 4,
So you
6.
got 5 out of 8.
Oh, this was all of them.
Yes.
You tricked me.
You got 63%.
I tried my best. I'm done with this shroud of lies.
Final ratings are in.
All right, so the final verdict. I'm going to rate them from my favorite to least favorite, although I did enjoy all of the beer here, so I would drink any of them if I were offered. I think Glutenberg Red is my favorite. I am a red beer person, like a dark ale person. I really like the dark flavors, so I don't know, it's hard, but I'm going to put it as number 1. Number 2 needs to be one of these two. I thought I was gonna put the white in second. Oh, I got decision fatigue already. Only because the white, it would definitely be a great summer beer. The pale ale is more versatile. So I'm going to give number 2 to the pale ale. Third place goes to the white and the stout, because the white would be my summer pick. The stout would be my winter fall pick. In this moment, I would give the IPA my number 4 spot and the blonde my number 5. I do normally buy the blonde, but it's only because it goes with more things. But if I'm just having a beer on its own, then I do like the IPA better. Do I only have 7?
No, you have 8.
Oh, but I put 2 in 6th. What? 6th, I would put the Gose. Am I saying it wrong? We don't know. And then 7th would be the Sabro Rouge, which, you know, it's not even really 7th because it's not really a beer proper. It's like a hybrid kind of drink. It's just its own category. So there we are. I got 5 out of 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better than I thought. So I got 5 out of 8. In which Glutenberg is it? Apparently, I don't know my Glutenberg well enough. I'll just need to sample them a little bit more, become more acquainted. So in a perfect world, I could just get the red in Ontario and that would be great. But Glutenberg, if you're looking for ideas, one of my favorite kinds of beer pre-celiac was a wheat ale. So like a honey wheat ale, or one of my personal favorites, a raspberry wheat ale. It doesn't need to be super fruity, just like the essence of raspberry. Just putting it out there in the world. So if you haven't tried Glutenberg yet, go and grab some if you can. And if your local store doesn't sell it, you can always write an email and request that they start carrying some. Also, thank you Glutenberg for making so many different kinds of gluten-free beer. Like seriously, what other company makes this many kinds of gluten-free beer? It's pretty amazing. Have you tried any Glutenberg beer? Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
That's it, folks. Thanks for what is it?
I really don't understand if you're supposed to say beer or beers. I'm a mess. Whose idea was it to try 8 beer in a video? Ow, my foot. I put my toe under the chair foot.
It's your leg.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I can't do it. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Nailed it!